Cameras behind you.
DC, make sure you get a shot of all these cameras, man. This is like high tech.
Yeah, you gotta get on this side. Come over here real quick, unless you do it, yeah.
Real quick, come on, Teresa. It's for our fan club.
We'll give you a hall pass very quickly.
TC's more famous than us.
Yeah.
He's got pics, people.
Actually, I have them in my pocket. Thank you, guys.
He'll be signing autographs.
All right, we are going to get started. We are very excited. We have this talented crew of musicians behind me that represent the very best of Sacramento. And I thought as a mayor, one of the things that I wanted to do is to recognize our local talent and really give them the recognition they deserve. Not that they don't get it everywhere else, but I think your hometown and the city you're from can do something extremely special. So we'll do that in a moment. You may or may not know this, tomorrow night I am co-emceeing the California Hall of Fame. And the people that are going to be inducted in the musician side of things are going to be Santana and Carlos Santana and the Beach Boys. And I thought as cool as they are, we have some folks just as cool who are from Sacramento, so we wanted to one-up them today. That's partly why we're here. Sacramento, as I said before, deserves and has opportunity to recognize our local talent. I invited Tesla here today. I've got a chance to know some of these members over the last year or so. And many of you in Sacramento, they're a household name. I think most of you know that 25 years ago, they helped put Sacramento on the map. That's partly why I ran for mayor, so they did a lot of my legwork for me over the last 25 years. So thank you for that. And, you know, they've recorded albums, 10, 11, 14 albums, sold 16 million worldwide, have 5 platinum, 7 gold. The neat thing, their 2 gold, hits have been Love Song and The Signs. And just to show you there's a connection between entertainment, music, and basketball, their song was playing at the last Kings game last year which was called Arco Arena. And we thought that was it. And that song was playing, and there were people in the stands just boo-hooing and crying. When we finally found a way to keep them here in Sacramento, we celebrated at Cesar Chavez Park, and they came out again to celebrate. So we didn't end on a low note. We ended on a high note. So thank you very much for that and being a part of that celebration as well. Most of the band members, whom you all know, I'm just going to introduce them, and I'm going to bring Brian up in a second. Brian Wheats, the founding band member, and a local kid, still has his recording studio here in Sacramento, which we're pleased with, lives here in the Midtown area, and 2 other members, Jeff and Frank, also still live in the Sacramento area. And then we have Dave, Brian's brother, and Troy. So again, I'll let...
We're all brothers, man.
We're all brothers. Am I not already brother?
You are.
Where I'm from, we're definitely all brothers.
There you go.
So I'm gonna bring Brian up for a moment, and then I'll come back up and read the resolution. So if you guys wouldn't mind, just give a round of applause for our very own Tesla.
Thanks, folks. Me and Frank started the band back in 1981. Jeff joined in 83, Troy in 84, Dave in 2005. It's ironic that we get this thing here at this site, because this is where we started, which is the old Oasis Ballroom. We're proud. Thank you. It's great. Cheers.
You gotta love a efficient musician. All right, so let me read a little bit of the resolution, and if folks have questions, we'll be glad to address it. We want to recognize Tesla Day here in Sacramento.
Yeah.
Whereas Tesla is a multi-platinum selling rock band from Northern California, specifically Sacramento, today will be known as Tesla Day.
Specifically South Sacramento. It's road. That's the hood. That's where we come from.
Awesome.
South Sacramento.
I'm Johnson.
And Sacramento, be careful.
That's right.
So this band was formed in 1985, and locally popular group. They were formerly known as City Kid, and over time changed it to honor Nikola Tesla. And I think a lot of you know who he is. He was very involved in the great radio challenges, and that ended up being a song, The Great Radio Controversy. Their first hit single was Heaven Trail, No Way Out, and they went on to do tons of hard rock renaissance and a host of good challenges. I just want to say that I know that they've influenced the video world on MTV, Unplugged. They've done a lot of things, creating their own videos, and it all says it here in the resolution. They've influenced Nirvana, Eric Clapton, and many, many others, but most importantly, here in Sacramento. So,
The Unplugged thing. Influenced us too.
I'm not giving them any credit. It's all about So
They
we're
influenced first, and then maybe we influenced
back.
them.
We're going back and forth in influence.
The Unplugged.
See how unselfish they are? So Tesla is more creative now than ever and simultaneously creating and producing their own videos. So I'd like to say the final line here is, now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and the city of Sacramento, we do hereby recognize December 7th, 2011 as Tesla Day for 25 years of making music and putting Sacramento on the map. South Sac.
South Sac.
The Bay Area, brother.
Bay Area.
That's the Bay Area constituents over here.
All right, so what I get to do is I'm going to bring Brian back up, and
Nah, give it to Frank or Jeff.
I'm going to give all of you collectively the highest honor that we can do in the city of Sacramento is give someone a key to the city. So Brian, Jeff, and the whole clan, this is a key to the city. So come on.
Thank you very much. Look at that.
Congratulations.
Wow, it's gold too, man.
It'll get you anywhere you need to go.
All right. I don't have to stand in line and shady lady no more. Just stand in line for Black Friday. This gets us out of jail too. This will get us out of jail.
You want to say something? Anybody else want to say?
Yeah, you guys go ahead and
All right.
talk, man. That's just, then we can.
Well, I want to thank Pat Martin at 98 Rock, too, for encouraging us to overcome the problems we were having in the 90s and get back together. We got back together in 2000, and it's been a great ride ever since. And that's cool. I can't take my eyes off that thing. Here, check it out, Jakey. But yeah, being from Sacramento has really been good for us because we've been able to keep it real and not get caught up in glam and the competition down in Hollywood and all that. And so, we're proud to be from Sacramento. It's a hometown, heartfelt thing, and that's all I got to say. Thank you very much, everybody.
Well, I'll tell you what. Now, I represent in the band the small town boy of population 900, Georgetown, California. Is where I grew up. So Sacramento was the big city. So it's really a Cinderella story for me to be sitting here holding a key to the city of Sacramento because where I come from, there were no magazines to lead you, nothing but just pure luck to have somebody that knew Frank and Brian and to come down, and thank goodness I went over to share the mic with Frank because he heard me sing in his ear because I didn't know how to use a microphone. In Georgetown, they don't teach you about microphones. I shared the mic with Frank, and Frank said, Brian said, this guy doesn't know nothing, but Frank goes, but he came over to share the mic with, your love is driving me crazy.
I can hear it right here.
I heard it, and he's our guy, so therefore includes me in this key to the city. And thank God, Frank, that you heard me singing in your ear. Or somebody else would be here, maybe.
No, awesome. No one else does.
Come on, Troy, come on.
Troy, speak.
Wow. Well, true complete honor. I'm from the Bay Area. Don't hold it against me.
Just so you know, that's the suburb of Sacramento.
Well, you were the celebrity of the band when you came in.
That I don't know about. But what I do know about is I remember Dwayne Hitchings who was working with the band at the time, he had called me from Eddie Money's house, and he was in Oakland, and I lived in San Leandro. And he asked if he could come over to my house and play me a tape of this band called City Kid. And I remember he had 2 songs, and you guys probably remember what they were.
Rock City.
Rock City and
Restless Heart.
Restless Heart, exactly. And it had a drum machine on there, and I was listening to the tracks, but right away when I heard Jeff's voice, I knew right then and there, and the band had me come down and to the Oasis. I watched the band 2 nights over there, and it was the second evening that I was sitting on the dance floor and watching the band, and I remember singling everybody out, watching everybody, and then by the time I got to Jeff, I mean, he had me for the whole night, and I knew right then and there I wanted to join that band. And they auditioned me, and I was really happy since that day came, and I knew in my heart that we were going to do great things. I didn't know about this, but anyway, here we are, and couldn't be happier, so thanks.
Thank you, Jordan. Come on, Mr. Rude.
I also from the Bay Area, suburb of Sacramento, but just from being a fan of the band to being a member of the band, I'm just really happy to be a part of this, so thank you very much.
We love Dave, by the way.
He's all right.
The fight who gets to keep this thing.
Dave's the tallest
So
one.
as we conclude, Dennis, where's Dennis at? Come out here. I think everyone knows Dennis Newhall from Rock and Roll Radio Museum.
All right,
You guys
Dave.
are doing great work. We want to thank you for what you're doing. You guys are all plastered. Don't you need some more merchandise or posters?
We can always use memories, tickets, handbills, posters, and donations, but we definitely need some from you guys because you're not
All right.
very well represented here.
We got some. We'll bring
And you
it.
promised you'd send me a bass guitar to hang from the ceiling about 5 years ago.
I had a fire though. I can't let it go until the insurance company pays me. You can have it.
Yeah, I'll bring you something, man.
I'll give you my console that burned up.
So that even adds more to the coolness of it. With
I'm
some
serious.
ashes and some.
So on behalf of Sacramento, the highest honor that we can give is a key to the city. So one more round of applause.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. I just cleaned out my attic and I got a ton of stuff.
But I'm serious, the console that burned in the fire.
Thank you guys for coming out.